Have you ever noticed how some older men naturally command respect and admiration from women, while others, despite meaning well, somehow come across the wrong way? It is a sensitive topic, but an important one for any man who cares about self-improvement and forming real connections. Today, we will take a closer look, through the lens of Stoic philosophy, at 3 common mistakes that can make older men come across as creepy to women. Most importantly, we will explore how to avoid these mistakes and develop a presence that feels confident, grounded, and genuinely attractive. Stay with me, because the insights you are about to gain could completely transform the way you interact with women. The first mistake is what could be described as the illusion of control, or becoming overly attached to outcomes. This happens when an older man tries, whether intentionally or not, to steer the interaction, influence a woman's reactions, or secure a specific result. It might show up as excessive compliments, over-pursuing, or visible frustration when things don't unfold as he hoped. From a Stoic standpoint, this is a fundamental mistake. Stoicism teaches the principle of focusing only on what lies within your control, your thoughts, actions, and responses, while accepting that other people's feelings and reactions are beyond your reach. The moment you base your self-worth or emotional state on someone else's approval, you surrender your sense of balance to something you can't control. That underlying desperation doesn't go unnoticed. It reflects a lack of inner security and independence. In contrast, a man who embodies Stoic principles shows up as composed and self-assured. He gives his best, acts with integrity, and then releases any attachment to the outcome. His sense of well-being isn't tied to external validation. The second mistake can be thought of as living in an echo chamber of past achievements and entitlement. This shows up when an older man frequently brings up his past successes, drops names, or implies that his age or experience automatically earns him admiration. He may also brush off younger viewpoints or dominate conversations as if they exist solely for him to perform. Stoic philosophy challenges this kind of ego-driven mindset. It teaches that real worth is rooted in present character, in how you behave here and now. Past accomplishments don't guarantee current respect, nor do they entitle anyone to special treatment. This attitude runs counter to the Stoic ideals of humility and acceptance. When someone assumes they deserve recognition or sees themselves as superior, they shut themselves off from growth, empathy, and meaningful connection. In contrast, a Stoic-minded guy carries himself with quiet confidence rather than arrogance. He knows respect is built through his actions and integrity in the present, not by replaying old victories or expecting deference. He listens attentively, stays engaged, and approaches others with genuine curiosity, recognizing that everyone, regardless of age, has something worthwhile to contribute. This grounded humility and attentiveness naturally foster a sense of comfort and mutual respect, which others find deeply attractive. The third, and perhaps most damaging, pitfall is emotional reactivity combined with poor self-control. This occurs when a man allows feelings like anger, frustration, insecurity, or neediness to drive his behavior. He may overreact, take things too personally, or struggle to maintain composure in social situations. At its core, Stoicism is about mastering oneself. Philosophers like Seneca, Marcus Aurelius, and Epictetus emphasize the importance of governing one's inner world, especially emotions and impulses. When an older man lacks this control, he can come across as volatile, unpredictable, and even unsafe, traits that signal immaturity regardless of his age. The Stoic ideal is a state of inner steadiness, not emotional numbness, but freedom from being controlled by destructive impulses. It's about managing emotions wisely rather than suppressing them. A man who remains calm under pressure, responds thoughtfully instead of reacting impulsively, and takes responsibility for his own peace naturally earns trust and respect.